Now then everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'll explain more later once we get pitched up, but I'm with old man, my dad today. I'm in North Wales in Snowdonia and we're coming up to Devil's Kitchen to camp for night. We've parked, if you can see, there's a little white building down there somewhere. You had to pay in there, and obviously Yorkshire man, we've parked about 2 mile down the road in a free car park and walked up, and now we're going to start. But look at them views. So as we're going up, I'll explain a bit about why we're doing this video and what's expected on channel from now on, obviously, as well as all tattooing stuff, but we might even have a bit of tattoo talk as we're going, but also we'll be doing a bit of hiking stuff. I'm shit at navigating, that's why I brought my dad along. He's kind of going to be my guide, although he probably ain't got a clue himself. So yeah, we'll catch up shortly. Whoop. Afternoon.
Oh, are you going for? Yeah.
You alright? Oh, Jesus Christ. We've just passed them two. They must have been in the 60s, 70s, even older than my dad. They didn't have sweat on. I'm huffing and puffing and we've only just set off, which I'd say I had a decent level of fitness, but we're obviously carrying house on my back and my dad putting all light stuff in his backpack, making me carry all load. I'm towing already and we haven't even started yet, still got all this to go. I'm gonna be fucked. Whew. How are you feeling, Dad?
Good, easy.
He's full of shit. He's blowing, he's just trying to not show it. So, just to his left, up here is Triffon. We're not going to summit of that today. We're going kind of through it, and then round onto the top of Devil's Kitchen. But there's two stones right up at top called Adam and Eve, and it's quite a common thing, especially here on YouTube. People are like up to the top, and then it's like a well-known thing to jump in between rocks. My dad's petrified, so we can't be doing that today. I'll have to do that when I'm with somebody a bit more adventurous and a bit more bottle. I'm surprised he's camping up here. I mean, 40 years in military, going here, there and everywhere all over the world. But
well, with my map out, yeah, I think so.
he's too scared.
Should be a time at the bottom, shouldn't
But it's just nice to get out in open air. No big crowds, just a few other people on track. And it's just nice. Oh, there's water there.
That's the lake
We're just alright.
Go the wrong way. Yeah.
We're going long route.
That's it, we're finished with day.
We've just we've missed turning already. Navigation man, missed all turnings.
How far down is it?
Just down here. So basically we're going on a circular route, but we want to do it in a clockwise manner so we can get 3/4 of way done today. But we've just followed path and started following it in wrong direction, which obviously you can still do it that way, but it'd mean then we've got a big hike in morning rather than a big hike now. So we're only 100 metres past where we need to be, so we're turning round and have to maybe have a cup of tea so my dad wakes up. He's supposed to be at navigation man. Dad, how come you missed turning?
Because I was calling and you were telling me this £800 Garmin navigating system doesn't let you go wrong. It bleeps, obviously it doesn't.
That's because we weren't wrong, we were just going in opposite route.
I thought you'd act out, son.
Top thing of the day is obviously weather. It's a bit overcast, but it's sun keeps peeping through. Visibility is brill. And I think we're supposed to be walking up and in between there somewhere. But we'll look at navigation system in a second. Obviously you don't want to be getting lost, but at the same time it adds to fun, doesn't it? As long as you're not on your own and people know where you're going, and don't stress about it. Right, we're actually en route now. It's not that we were lost, it's just we were doing route wrong way round. Obviously all you guys that are familiar with channel, you all understand that I'm very particular in how I do things. I've got everything in my bag that I need, plus probably more. I've already picked out multiple different locations where we can stop tonight at different points en route, just to be on the safe side. If it started absolutely hammering it down, or heaven forbid my dad injured himself, obviously I won't injure myself. There's multiple points where we can stop off. It's only a small one today. I've actually this morning turned my torque settings right down, otherwise I'd just be running off and leaving him. There he is, look. I'm actually looking forward to getting to where we need to be, pitching up and having a good chat with us.
Come on, keep up, Ben.
I'm keeping up, don't you worry. Oh, it's started. Always pushing limits, my dad, you see, even from being a kid. I can remember if I wanted to stay up and watch TV longer, I had to lay there on my back, legs 6 inch off floor, and I could go to bed once my feet touched floor. Which were obviously a matter of minutes. That's where we're heading. So unless something spectacular happens, I'll catch up with you and get to the top.
It was, but the clouds lifted now, so it's probably settled down. sun's come out, so hopefully it will
Yeah,
clear
lovely.
Whew. We've done nothing, and I'm blowing already. How old are you, Dad?
47,
Oh, how old are you?
57.
Just shows my dad's 57, but his fitness is unmatched compared to mine, and I'm half his age. It just shows how younger generation are just fucking bone idle, aren't we? And we need to start doing something about it. But I've got everything on my back bar in kitchen sink. My dad's filled his up to look good with polystyrene.
Maybe talk it out your backside again.
Getting tired yet?
No.
You look tired.
Yeah, I might look it. Looks are deceiving. Like a machine just keep going.
Nearly at top. Got to stop for a little bit of a breather and just to take in and appreciate these views. So we'll leave you looking at this whilst we get a quick drink. I've just got to top at first section. It's levelled out a little bit now, so I can get a breather for the next few minutes. But wow, what a view. So car is somewhere down in that drop valley. Gone. Can't see it anymore. And now round that. Hey Dad, hold up. Oh, he's rushing off.
Been a few people just camping here.
Whew. I'd like to tell you what this we've just got to this little section here. Lovely little tarn. And there's just a little spot down there that looks nice and flat, even ground that would have been lovely to pitch up and sleep night. What's this town called?
Limbochwyd.
No.
Limbochwyd.
Go on, say it.
Limbochwyd. It's Welsh, isn't it? We spelled it bloody wrong.
We're not going to attempt to even say it now. That's not us slagging Welsh off. My dad's wife is actually Welsh. My dad's actually moved from England to Wales for his sin, so we can say what we like. I'm a real Englishman. My dad's converted to Welsh now, so you've got a bit of everything in this video, so we can say what we want. There's no racism on this site, you know that. I know that. But wow, that is crystal clear water as well. We're actually stopping tonight at top of the Devil's Kitchen at a tarn that on map looks smaller than this one, but same sort of setting, apart from it's right up at top. And I'll be honest, this is that nice. I'll be a little bit pissed off if we get up there and it's not as like idyllic and scenic as this. Look at that. I'd pitch up just there. But there's just not a noise, it's just so relaxing. No phones constantly pinging. No having to think about work or logging on, checking emails, messages. My dad's forgot what that's like now. He's been retired nearly 2 weeks, is it?
No, 8th of April.
He's forgot now. He's forgot what work is. Mind you, I'm at work now, so this is my new job. I'm kind of really excited. I've had over 2 years now, basically not working. Just creating alt course, teaching people how to tattoo, getting all that up and running, and basically just doing videos every day. It's not really work, so I'm actually really excited and looking forward to getting back and doing some tattoos again, which will be in the very near future. And I think you'll enjoy what I've got planned once I do start back. As far as my research goes, it will be the only tattoo shop doing what I'm going to be doing. Definitely in UK, if not worldwide. The plans that I've got moving forward, so really looking forward to getting that up and running. I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet, because there's that many other tattooists that watch my YouTube or Facebook that I don't mind them copying me once I've done it, but I want to be first, so I'm not going to reveal my secrets just yet. Oh wow, back onto an incline, so I'll see you once it levels out a bit and I'm not as knackered. Oh, hey up. Didn't even see them. So little goats. That's nice to see. Literally didn't even see them. Right at the side of us. So we've just come over these little sty things over this wall to be greeted with this. What a view. Watch your feet, Dad. Jesus Christ.
I'm fatigued carrying you, come on.
I must admit, obviously all walking gear, I've had to go out and buy it all. So it's all new. Now, when I were in military, although I were in for just a short time, I always used to wear lower boots, and they were comfiest that I'd ever worn in my life. Never got a blister, even straight out at box. And I was determined to get some. However, they were all weeks and weeks delivery times. So I went out and bought some Mendel boots. I think they were about 245 quid, so not the cheapest, but again not as expensive as some boots out there. They're absolutely bang on. That breeze is nice, isn't it? But look at that for a view. Are you glad you chose to do this, Dad, in retirement?
Oh God, yeah. Hold it there, Ben, 'cause I want to check, because there's a path that's taking us to the back of it all the way across there, and this, I can't see a path cutting to it right.
Yeah, we come down and it follows across.
Well, the only path I can see is one going straight down there, which is right down to the bottom and then back up, and I don't want to do that.
No, it's this way that we're going. He'll get there eventually. I keep telling him, look, just listen to your son.
Better to check.
Listen to your son and you'll not go far wrong, Dad. He's slowly coming to grips with it. And I'm only having to repeat myself 4 or 5 times now before he just accepts what I'm saying.
If I have to come back up here because of you, stand.
Now, me and my dad are both quite competitive. I've been pre-warned by his wife, Sue, to look after him and not getting him doing anything stupid. But at that age now where if he's out in public with me, she fears for his safety.
It's you falling. Steady. You don't have to carry your burden.
It's slippy down here, Dad, you just be
No,
careful.
it's just them cheap boots you've got, and mine are alright.
This path that we're coming down now, it's quite loose. Little stones, but quite loose on your feet. So definitely, if you do come this route, just keep going, Dad. You're dawdling. If you no. We're going right way, Dad. It's down here and then it cuts right.
Yeah, but if it cuts right, just go back uphill.
Let's just stick to the path.
Oh, look at your GPS.
Hey?
Look at your GPS. We're going below the path that comes round, skirting around
Yes.
back.
But look, we're following that, and then it comes down to a little T-junction somewhere, and then we turn right and follow
Then
it.
we're going uphill when we could have just cut across 20 yards and we'd have been on the same track.
Right, well, it's a matter of opinion, isn't it? Dad, there's more than one way to skin a cat. There's multiple ways across this place. Let's just stick to route.
You see, you're getting tired now and your decision making is faltering.
Oh, careful!
Pinnacles. The other side of that pinnacle there. Fucking hell. Won't be going up there without a parachute on my back. Let me get past. Oh. Right, Ben, my challenge to you
Go for it.
is dive over in pool. What a view.
It's crackers to think an hour ago we were down there. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, onwards and upwards.
You forgot something.
What?
Me. Come on. Here.
Left up there. We're off course slightly. Anyway, Dad, it's up on left hand side. Well, idea was my dad were coming along. I was supposed to be guide, navigator. It turns out I'm doing all navigating.
Videoing.
And videoing, and carrying heavy stuff.
That's beautiful.
Look at that. Not a soul in sight. Whew. Oh, well, we've reached the top section now where it's all levelled out, so it's a lot easier to walk on. It's going to get legs a rest.
You need 'em.
Not much of a climb now, walking across tops till we get to where we're going to be pitching up, get everything set up. We've virtually drank majority of us water. We're down to us last 600 ml between us, but next half an hour or so we'll be at a tarn. Can filter some water, plenty to drink, fill us bottles back up, and enough to cook with as well. So it just looks like you're literally on top of earth almost. Look.
Quiet. Still.
That was hard work. So we've not been doing much with video because we've just come down this edge here, and camera just doesn't do it justice. The foot in it were all just loose pebbles and rocks, constantly slipping. My dad were like Bambi on ice. It was embarrassing to watch. So it was hard work, but we've just got down here to this lovely tarn. Now, one of the things that we wanted to quickly mention, anybody coming out, I've brought maybe 2 litres of water, so not too much, because we knew we were going on quite a good distance hike. We didn't want to be packing loads of weight with water. So we've brought a mini well with us, which is just this thing, and all you do is fill it up. So we're just going to fill straight up out at tarn. Ideally you'd probably find some fresh running water, but this is good enough for us. Hopefully you're not dying of thirst. Tarn's more likely going to have dried up by the time my dad's filled it up, but nevertheless. Now, this particular one, the mini well, I think I bought it off Amazon, but it's got a 3 litre capacity, and that's one of the reasons why I bought it, so you can fill everything up. And then if, as you're walking, if you think, right, I'm not 100% gonna reach a water source by the time I'm pitching up or whatever, you can use it as a storage for an extra 3 litre. But it comes with this little wrap, so you can wrap it around a tree. We're just wrapping it around this rock. It shows you on the filter itself. Just spin that around, Dad, so they can see. It shows you which way water goes. Turn it right round, Dad, so arrow's actually on screen. So out at other side, obviously clean water, and it's just gravity fed. If you're in a rush, obviously you can just squeeze bag and it'll come out a lot quicker. So even just gravity, it's not a slow drip. It don't take long to fill your bottles up at all. Simple as that, look. Just tied up.
Filling it from a stream would be easier from a tarn.
Say again.
Filling it from a stream would be a lot easier than a tarn, because bag wants to seal up as you're getting water in it.
Oh, so we're filling bottles up there, but it actually comes with its own little sack. I'm guessing that's about 1 litre maybe just over. So you've got your 3 litres unpurified water that you can take with you. Then you've got this, and then whichever bottles you've got on top of that. So we're going to be well stocked up now for tonight. We were half thinking about pitching up here and just stopping here, because look at that. However, the main reason is fucking dragons, Devil's Kitchen, and I've had one practice session with drone, 1400 quid drone. I've had one practice session, now it's time to get it over something scary where we can crash it. Hopefully I don't, but knowing my luck, that's what's going to happen. So I want to get some nice shots so you can all see. And then we've got a really nice meal planned for tonight. Obviously we're in Wales, so it's going to be appropriate to area. My dad's got a few beers. I want to have a little chat with us about what's going to be happening on channel and why am I doing this in first place anyway. So once we're all set up, we'll chill out and have a little chat. But we're just going to work our way over there, try and find somewhere decent to pitch up. My dad's moaning, his legs are hurting.
It's because I've carried you all the way up them bloody hills, Ben.
Right, I'll bring you back once we've found somewhere decent to pitch up. So, speak to you in a little bit.
There's not much grass up there to pitch, is there? Oh, I feel revived having that 30 minutes, whatever we had. How long did we stop there for?
2 minutes. That's all we needed.
Just a scramble down tomorrow.
If you're out with a parent or anybody, old age pensioner, anybody old, this is how you treat them. Dad, are you alright carrying hot water? It's pointless wearing young out. You might as well wear old ones out first, because they're already old, aren't they? So it don't matter. Whereas I've got the rest of my life ahead of me. Well, that's my theory on it anyway. No doubt my dad doesn't agree, but he's not boss on this expedition.
What part of edge are we going?
Right, up top. Wow. My dad's not right happy about it, but that is where we're going to camp. Just behind me, and then just in front, off edge of cliff, is this. Obviously we're camping just here, but and then just off front side of us is obviously a sheer drop. So we're not going to be running about when it's dark, put it that way. And we've not got a great deal of protection from wind either, but hopefully the tent will hold out. It's not going to blow away with 2 of us in it. It's still, what time are we on? It's not even 7 o'clock yet. Don't get dark while gone 8. So I'm not going to pitch up just yet. There's nobody about, but in fact, fuck it. I might get tent pitched up and then chuck drone up. At least then you'll be able to see where we are. Catch you in 5. So that's pitched up for night. Tent set up. We haven't unpacked everything yet and got us roll mats and that out, but I think before we do that, it's time to chuck drone up in there and get some nice aerial shots. Hopefully I don't crash it, but we'll see. It's getting cold now. So, my dad's sat chilling with a beer. I'm chef for tonight. Now look, I've told you all before, Gordon Ramsay's got fuck all on me when it comes to cooking. So, I'll give you a talk through and then I'll show you it once it's all plated up. We've got some broccoli and some beans. That's just going to be cut up and smashed into the pan. We've got that heating up at the minute, so it's boiling. Then we've got some delicious Welsh steaks. We've got some snap peas. And then we're going to have it with some noodles and like a chow mein sauce. So it's basically a steak stir fry, but I'll be doing it so it'll be better than all else. So what I'll do is I'm going to get these cut up. We've got water starting to boil. I don't particularly like my veg when it's rock hard, you know, so we're gonna put veg in first. As soon as that starts to soften, then we'll whack noodles and drain it all off, put sauce in, steaks on. Steaks won't take 2 minutes. How do you like yours, Dad?
Medium rare.
What's
Medium
that
rare.
that you got? You can see it, but we can't. That's good.
I'll let you pronounce it yourself, Ben.
It's Welsh. Now I can say this because my dad lives in Wales and his partner's Welsh. Why don't they just fucking put English writing on bottle, on everything?
It is English.
You're driving about and Welsh, there's only older generation that can actually speak it as far as I know. Is there?
No, I like to speak it in North Wales.
Well, everybody I've spotted to speak English.
Yeah, 'cause you speak English.
Everybody from North Wales just start speaking English, put it on all your labels, English, and your signs, your road signs. But we'll get there eventually. I'm going to start visiting more, so slowly Yorkshire will spread into North Wales and North Wales will just become like a second Yorkshire within the next 6 months or so, I'm guessing. But that's what we're having. Right, that's boiling up lovely now, so we'll jump back with us in a second once it's I've just had to turn that down because fucking boiling that much it was going to fall off. Right, so I'll see you in 5 once I've rustled up something quick and easy. They've been bubbling away nicely for 5 minutes or so, so nearly time to chuck noodles in and bank steaks on. What I'm going to do is bank steaks on. Once one side's cooked, then I'll shove noodles and everything in, because they only take 5 minutes. 5 minutes on one side at steak, 5 minutes on the other. Should be lovely. So I'll bring you back once meat's sizzling. Whoa, look at that! Looking lovely now. Woohoo! That. Listen, That is what you call food.
Enjoy.
Oh, I will then. Hold on, son.
Well, that were absolutely delicious. Somebody's ringing my dad's phone, but obviously they didn't know that we're having man time in nature with no distractions. So as soon as we've finished, as soon as they've hung up, we're going to investigate, we'll find out who it is and they'll be punished accordingly. But it's only fair, I did all cooking. You've seen with your own eyes. Proof's in pudding. I'm a shit hot cook. You all know it now. I already knew it. But my dad's been kind enough to offer to clear everything up. And that's teamwork.
Look, that's Ben's.
That's teamwork, yeah, it went cold in wind. That's only trouble, unless you sat in tent, it goes cold straight away. I mean, we've both had to get all this warm kit on. Although it looks absolutely spectacular from up here. It's freezing cold. So what I'm going to do, obviously this channel usually, it's just all about tattooing. Everything to do with tattooing. From how to do a straight line, curved line to doing portraits. That's what the course is all about. And that's why 99% of you guys are actually on my YouTube channel, whether you've bought course or not. So why am I even putting this video on? Why am I bothering to actually make it? Well, once we've got everything tidied up, I'm going to put a brew on. We'll get sat in tent where it's nice and warm. But at the minute, sun's just setting over that hill. We've not got much time left with light, so I'm going to put a nice brew on and just get sat and just look at them views. I don't want to waste time whilst I'm here sat in tent talking to you guys when I can be sat out there just admiring that. So as soon as we've lost a bit of visibility, then I'll explain everything. But I've got some really good ideas. Whether you like it or not, that's up to you, but I know a lot of yous will. Gets us knowing each other a little bit better as well. Obviously all you've ever seen of me is sat at a desk saying, this is how you line, this is how you do this. And there's not really, fucking hell, there's two sheep there. There's not any personality to it, is there? There's not who am I kind of thing. So my theory is I want to start doing a tattoo artist verse series. We're in Snowdonia today. I want to do all 15 at national parks in UK, and then some other challenges as well, but we'll discuss more on that when we're in tent, because I want your guys' input, and you never know, I might be coming and seeing you personally, depending on what you do. I think it's going to be fun, and definitely test boundaries a little bit. How far can a tattoo artist really be pushed? You nearly finished cleaning, Dad?
No. You've burnt everything, Ben.
No, it's because you've not cleaned it quick enough. The shit, them pans.
Yeah.
Fire maple pans.
It's good enough to
Brilliant.
boil water in the morning, was it?
Really good. Compact, lightweight. I like how they all fit together. But every time I've used it for cooking, unless you swill it out with water instantly, which you don't want to be doing that when you're up here, it's cold, you want to just eat your food. But everything just sticks to it. The non-stick aspect of fire maple pan sets is not the best at all. I'll definitely be sticking with Jet Boil and just using their products from now on, I think. But look at that. I'll quickly show you as living arrangements for the night.
I've noticed mine's nice, neat and tidy. When you come round here, pikey Ben.
That's because I've been doing cooking. See, he's trying to make me look a twat here. However, the reason my side's a mess is because everything that we've used for cooking, water, everything is mine out of my rucksack. So my dad, oh sorry, he supplied a pan. But other than that, he's just catered for himself.
Want it a good pan, bro, Ben?
So this is my dad's setup. He's had to use my hair mat. He has got one, but he don't know where he's put it. He's brought his summer sleeping bag, even though it's fucking freezing. And that's my bed for night. I went out and did a couple of solo camps recently, and it were really cold whilst I were up there. So I wasn't happy with the equipment that I had, so I've upgraded to a Thermarest sleeping mat, which I've not slept in it yet, but just sat on it. It's got like a membrane inside that reflects heat. I'm guessing it's some sort of foil or something. That's what it feels like anyway. But and then I've got a hike and bike sleeping bag that's supposed to keep you good for a comfort rating of down to -15. Well, it's not even going to get into minuses hopefully tonight, although it's going temperature's going to drop, and when you're at top of these mountains, if it's a couple of degrees down at bottom with wind chill and the fact that you're higher up, make sure you've got some kit to stay warm. Don't be like me. My dad will be fucking freezing tonight, but as long as I'm warm, it don't matter.
I'll be getting in with my son. He can shite.
So yeah, we'll catch up. I'm gonna get all tidied up, and then we'll talk through some more bits, get a nice brew on, and then have a little chat. I've just had to stop what I'm doing. I'm just tidying up at minute. My dad's at the other side of the tent getting ready. Now obviously minutes ago I'd pointed out he's got summer sleeping bag. His sleep mat's got no R value at all, so there's no insulation. It's got no heat properties to it. Most important thing when you're asleep is not to lose body heat. And my dad's grinning to himself thinking I'm going to be fine. Well, this this is his solution.
Toasty.
looks like a fucking Eskimo. There's no wonder his bag were heavy. It's thick as hell. Camping's all about lightweight, good quality. That thing's heavier than a sleeping bag alone.
Oh, they're not already. Ah, yes.
Look at the colour of that sky there. All oranges, up into blues.
Beautiful.
Right, I really do need to clean my side up. My dad's side. just his boots and his bag. Get ready for it. My side. It's not that much scruff, it's just everything that we're using is mine and out of my bag. And then my dad's moaning about he's got X amount of weight in his bag, but it's me that's umped it all up here. But I get tidied up and then we're going to sit out and just admire views. We're all pitched up in tent now.
Say again.
My dad's just turning over, he'll be going straight to sleep. We've just had a nice cup of coffee, a latte. Just out, enjoying it, relaxing. Not a care or stress in the world. It's absolutely pitch black. There's no moon out tonight. So I'll try and show you on camera, but I doubt you'll be able to see it. No. You can literally see every single star. So we've just got us warm kit on, been sat on the edge of the mountain, so to speak, and just been stargazing really, just chilling. So I briefly mentioned it earlier. What whole point in starting doing videos like this? Well, one, just for my own mental health. Just to get out, relax, stress of work. Quite a few people that's some students that are on my online course, and just some people that follow me YouTube. They've all been messaging saying, "Oh, I bet you love life now. You're earning big money, so to speak." And I'm loving life, but other than not buying original, obviously initial stuff to come out and do this, it's free. And I think I'd rather be up here relaxing than in one of these expensive holidays with everybody running about after you and just wasting money. This has cost nothing and it's been absolutely amazing. Temperature's definitely dropping now, but we all proper gear. We should have a nice warm kit, up bright and early, nice latte in the morning, and then a steady stroll back down to the car, and that's it. But yeah, reason for doing this is I'm going to put together a little series of videos, tattoo artist verse, some ideas that I've got, and I've messaged quite a few people. If anybody's that watches my YouTube or on my course does adventurous stuff, so just as an example, we're wild camping at top of mountains. I've messaged somebody about doing cliff jumping in South Wales. That's another YouTuber. Some at cliffs that he's just got zero fear. One of the videos that I watched of him is jumping, I can't remember the name of the channel. I'll try and find out and I'll add it into the description. But he's just jumping through basically an hole into this big cave, and there's water at the bottom of it. It's just adrenaline stuff. But there's an old saying, if you do something that scares you once a day, it's supposed to keep you healthy. So I've already jumped out of a plane, but we might be doing that again, make a video about it. I'm trying to think. I won't mind going scuba diving, which funnily enough my dad's just been clicking his fingers. He's a what is it?
Advanced diver.
My dad's an
open water instructor.
An open water instructor, advanced diving instructor. But yeah, if you've got any ideas, feel free, either add them in comments or message me directly. I can remember before I'd actually launched the course and there were just the first 30 days available, there were a couple from Mexico that messaged, and they actually do cave diving. and I got offered to go out there for a week or two, and they said that they'd take me out cave diving, scuba diving. I didn't have opportunity at time to do it, but that would have been an absolutely amazing experience that I had to pass on at time. But yeah, I just I've spent 10 years, or best part of, literally tattooing, sometimes 7 days a week. It's brilliant for a bank account, it's brilliant for business, but you are just stuck in that shop. So one of the best bits of advice that I can give anybody on course is once your shop is all up and running, obviously it's all going to be new and exciting. You want to absolutely hammer it, which I totally agree with, especially for the first few years. But once you find your feet, remember to have weekends off. Don't neglect life outside work, which is what I did massively. I mean, I went on 2 holidays in 10 years, which is a bit of a joke, really. But I was just that focused on making a success of my business and of myself, and I've finally done that, so I can start enjoying myself a bit now. Hopefully it doesn't take you 10 years to get to that stage, but definitely with some courses I've got planned, you should be there within few years if you listen to advertising advice and jump on that course as well. Everybody across any business, or well, even just in life in general, everybody's just bothered about how many social media people, how many followers have you got. And in business, a lot of times they can judge a business by how many followers they've got, and I've always said I'd rather have 1,000 quality followers on either Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever platform you choose to use, than 1 million people that are never going to book in, never going to actually pay you. So from a business standpoint, it doesn't matter if you've got 1,000 or 1 million. It matters about the quality. And the advertising course that I've been putting together, that will be launching soon, really does capitalise on that. And there's loads of stuff in pipeline. Over the past few months I've been hit and miss. Most of you know my youngest son, he's just been in hospital. So there's been loads of stuff going on outside of work that's slowed things down a bit and caused a lot of stress and worry, but we're back full steam ahead now, and hopefully you'll be excited for things to come. If you clicked on this video just for camping thing, sorry about going on just about tattooing, but that I'm a tattoo artist. That's what this channel's all about. We are going to start adding some outside the box things, not just tattooing, but predominantly, and it always will be, a tattoo channel. So I'm going to spend the next 10 minutes just staring out at them stars, and then it'll be lights out, and unless something really exciting happens, my dad's probably fast asleep already. You asleep yet?
No, you're sending me to sleep.
Yeah, unless it's, at minute, weather's absolutely banging, there's barely any breeze. It's cold, but that's expected. But there's no wind at all, and we are literally on edge of a cliff almost, at top of a mountain. We've got shelter from opposite side to what wind is actually coming from. So we might be getting woke up at 12 o'clock, 4 scale winds absolutely pissing it down, which I'll be sure to turn camera back on, but unless something like that happens, we'll just see you in the morning. Oh, well, morning. Morning, Dad.
Oh, morning. Thanks for waking me up, Ben.
I've actually been up for the past hour and a half. Just watching sunrise. Let me show you. I had a fairly decent sleep, but my dad makes that many noises. Every half an hour I've been up. It's like been laid next to a grunting slug side here. Just slouched there. But it's been good. I've had a bit of a rest. I've not been getting much sleep lately, so tonight's not been no different. But last night, they must have been doing some form of training, or either military or mountain rescue teams, because helicopter were constantly out, so me and my dad were just sat out front watching them for maybe an hour. It was quite fascinating watching them land, going round all tops with lights, and then it almost looked like they dropped somebody off and then we're practicing doing pickups. But even now, just as sun's rising, you can see torches. People must be up at crack of dawn, just setting off at this time. But I think first things first, I'm going to get a latte on, have a nice drink, chill for 15-20 minutes, and then put some breakfast on. I can't remember what brand it is that I picked up on way, but I'll show you it once it's time to make that. Just give you another look at this. This is what I've woke up to this morning.
Oh, it's summer sleeping
There's a
bags.
slug.
Summer sleeping bags you can't beat.
Jesus Christ, Dad, you're knocking tent all over.
Yeah, because you fixed it on a bloody
They don't realise the tent, you're not supposed to ideally touch all sides.
No.
My dad uses them to prop himself up and to rest on. Right, brew time. A bit nippy out here. So we've got us lattes made. My dad's just sat drinking his. But as I got out this morning to sit and make brew, it must have been colder than what I thought last night. It's, all tents frozen over. But that thermarest and hike and bike sleeping bag, I were absolutely toasty all night, one cold ones. I were actually mesmerised, mega impressed. That thermarest is literally, it's like been laid on a radiator, even in sub-zero conditions, which I've heard reviews and they all say, yeah, you can feel heat bouncing back off you, and you usually think it's just people over exaggerating or talking shite, trying to blow smoke where it don't really deserve it, because I think just short of 200 quid. But I was mega impressed. It actually lived up to expectations, which is always a good thing, isn't it? But yeah, we're going to sit, enjoy this brew, Just sat on the edge of his little perch there, and then get some food on. I'm starving. So catch you back in a little bit. Had that boiling for a good 5-10 minutes now. So for breakfast, Wayfarer, if that's pronounced right, just an all day breakfast. When I can get into the pissing thing. Now on packaging, it tells you to pour all contents out into a tub and then cook it, but that's not how you do it military style. You just put full bag into boiling bag and just eat it straight out. Saves on washing. Well, let's see what it's
It's like watching MasterChef, watching them chew food, as in John Rhodes.
Dad went.
Which is what we're looking at.
They're actually really good.
There's already somebody up there walking.
That's who we seen yesterday. They're actually obviously not best things in the world, but when you just walk up in the middle of nowhere, cold, warms belly up, gets you ready for the day. So we're going to have these, get everything packed up, and then have a steady walk back down.
And that's the route. Got a sunset there.
Well, that's us all packed up, as always, in hiking or wild camping, little scene. There's always a policy where you leave no trace, so that's where the tent was, that's where we've been pitched up night. Other than flat grass, we've not left anything. You pack your rubbish, and nobody should know that you've ever been here. So we're going to load bags on back and make us way down. So we'll show you what it's like along the way. Wow, we're just climbing down. It's getting steep now, but look at that for a view. My dad's legs are starting to go like jelly. You're weak. We've just reached the iconic little bridge of a stream. Seen this on loads of YouTube videos. I can't remember channel that it were on, but they were saying that this bridge hasn't been here that long, and he's not over keen whether it should actually be here or not. But you used to, instead of coming across this, you used to have to go up here, up and then down and jump from this point across. Obviously get across, but it's kind of 50-50 on that view. You want people to enjoy it and make it accessible for as many as possible, but at the same time, once it's too commercialised and it's not actually what it's supposed to be anymore, is it? It's got sheep. You could hear mother then, a young one with her, and of course where you come in between her and young, you could hear her kicking off, couldn't you? Thought we were going to get them, but we're not.
I look forward to bed because I've got to go to Apollo Bingo tonight. Right, love.
Going where?
Apollo Bingo. We're Sue and some friends.
It's my dad just saying he's off to bingo tonight. It's where all pensioners go, you see.
Oh, thank you, by the way.
It's how he enjoys spending most evenings. Sometimes his wife Sue will say, "Look, I can't be bothered tonight, Stephen. Let's have a night off," and he gets quite aggressive and forces her into bingo. As you can see, we've made it back to where we started. Although, like I said yesterday, I didn't want to pay for parking, so we parked in a lay-by. 10-minute walk down the road, so I'm just gonna, hopefully there's some rubbish bins here so we can offload all this rubbish from last night, and then steady walk back to the car. So for everybody that's new to the channel from watching this video, make sure you hit subscribe button and give it a thumbs up, and if you can be arsed, give it a share for all TMP group. Hopefully you enjoyed something a little bit different. Just want to mix it up a bit. I want to start getting out and about now, doing things I've always wanted to do, but I've always been at work. So now it's all your time to put that graft in, really smash them hours, get as many customers under your belt as you can, grow your reputation and your business. I think even when I do start back tattooing, it's not going to be full on like I have done for the past 10 years. One a day, Monday to Friday max. Probably a few days off through week as well. I don't think I could ever not tattoo because I absolutely love it. So just a few a week, just for enjoyment rather than focusing on growing an empire, so to speak. So that were always my goal, get as big as I can, as successful as I can, and hopefully that's your goal too. And I'm going to be giving you an exact formula to make that happen soon. So thank you for watching. That's bye from me.
Bye from me.
Bye from me, Dad. Fucking hell, he's going to sleep tonight. He's done well for a pensioner, hasn't he? You've got to give him credit where it's due. Right. You carried nothing of mine, Dad. Right, I'm going to go. Got a full English with our names on it. So see you all in the next one. Bye.